I've been doing this for days now. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, and barely make it to bed right before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Listen to me. I'm calling the thing a grimoire now. Can't stop reading this dang book or mumbling to myself, I guess. But seriously, there's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even understand the words on the page, but they make me feel like strange when I read. Powerful, I guess. Like if I keep going, they suddenly click into place and I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me though. I feel haggard. My coworkers have pointed out I'm getting some wicked bags in my eyes. I haven't told them about the book, but they think I've been just up playing video games or something. What's with you? You're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit on laps? They do say that some witches get familiars. No, that's ridiculous. Getting ahead of myself here. I'm not becoming a witch. I've been trying some of the stuff in the book out though. Just a bit. You can't blame me for that. Hear me out, but I think I managed to move a Coca-Cola with magic. Maybe it was balanced weirdly or something and fell on its own, but it felt like it worked. I've definitely been reading this gibberish book for too long. I should stretch my legs or something. Right, Mochi? Meh. See? Even Mochi agrees. And he hates exercise. Hey, it's actually pretty early. Reading the dusty tome all night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm gonna celebrate with them coffee, breakfast, and a nice walk. When I did become a coffee drinker, when did I become a coffee drinker anyway? Not bad at all now that I've gotten used to it. The stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now almost. My palate is refining every day. I kind of just want a big old cheese Danish or something. There's that corner store down the road. I've been in there for a lot of stuff, and the breakfast pastries look really good. You could also just stop by the cafe. It's closed to customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make me a nice fancy coffee or something. Yeah, let's go to work. You know what? Why waste money when I can get some coffee for free at the cafe? Just in case I turn into a cat. Still not real great on the water coffee grounds ratio, but better I learn with myself with customers, right? Last time I tried to make coffee was a disaster. It came out as this gross brown water. I really have to learn to do this right. Huh. Doesn't look like anyone's here yet. There are some lights on in the cafe and on the floor above, but I don't see anyone moving around inside. Maybe I was wrong about people coming here on their days off? Is it really just gonna be me hanging out at work like I have nothing better to do? Alright, I'll just go make some coffee and then figure out what else to do for the day. Luckily, I just got my key. I can unlock the door and let myself in. Even though there are no people here, the cafe still feels busy with all these cats milling about. There goes Hash Browns bossing around some other cat like usual. Now is making eyes at his own reflection on the floor. The Codex in a cute little ball by the window. Marina and Ein are catching some sun. Junta has his paw around one of the other cats like they're spooning. Who is it? I peek in closer to get a look and maybe a photo, but when I see that this little seal point nose sticking out, I pause. Is that Hayes? His ear flicks and one eye shoots open. It looks like he takes a moment to register what's happening, but once he does, his eyes dilate to the size of saucers. Which one was Hayes? Avery. His tail puffs up and he backs away from Junta. At a surprising speed, he bumps into the wall, then hops a solid 6 inches into the air in shock. Hey, calm down! It's just me! Junta was crying a lot and that I just sort of... Oh, please don't make fun of me. Junta is one of our newest cats. He's a sweetheart stray we found wandering the streets, but he scares easily, so he gets clingy sometimes. Why would I do that? That was just really sweet of you. Slowly, I reach down and scratch Junta behind the ears. He's confused by all the commotion, but doesn't seem too stressed about it. But you're so thoughtful about the cats. It's great. Oh, I guess so. Thanks. I'm jealous, actually. I wish I could sleep in a pile of cats. It's pretty nice. He seems to have calmed down a bit, thankfully. How about some coffee? Could go for a cup. I bet you could too. Okay. Yeah. I'll go to change back. Don't look, okay? You got it. Despite being all around all these cursed cat people, I've never seen a transformation in progress. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to see. Anyway, it's probably as rude and creepy as watching someone getting changed. I'm not about to peek. Okay. You like some cappuccino? I'll go make up some coffee. That sounds great, thank you. Score! Don't have to mess with the coffee machine after all. I sink into my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will. Oh, Avery, you're here early. Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everyone's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long. It's good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything. Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again. Hello, hello! Oh, so, Avery! What breed are you? You know yet? Excuse me? Yeah, I mean... Sorry, is this still a sensitive subject? No. Nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time. That's strange, I turned in about a week. Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch. This won't be the first time Avery's slow in the uptake. Were you just standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that? Of course not. He totally was. You're right though, playing with the book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm gonna do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting you'll be a silver tabby or something pretty like that. Oh, is that what the selection was all about? I hope the cat I become is still a person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral-bound sketchbook. Then he picks up a large bag and trundles up towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Graves' apartment. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The third floor is his apartment. Didn't we see him like all the time? He's basically a ghost as is. He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps. I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin. It just means he's really busy. He takes care of all the administrative work for the cafe after all. Well, I'd better go to work. The ramp isn't going to build itself after all. Landry gives me a little wave, then disappears into the back. He's back a few moments later with a handful of lumber and a roll of carpet. But that's why all this stuff was in the basement. Sorry, it might get a bit noisy in here. That's no problem with me. I suppose, if you must. Landry and Reese go back to work. A few moments later, I hear Finley. I peek up at the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everybody seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them? But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... Yeah, let's see what Aunt Landry's doing. It's Landry hammering over there. He said something about a ramp. What's up? Oh, Avery. I'm just making some adjustments to the cafe for some newcomers. Oh, cool. Let me help. What's with that face? Avery? You don't have to do that. I don't mind, but I'm gonna. Oh, I don't, but I'm gonna. He laughs, but he keeps going about doing what he's doing. I guess that's his way of saying no. Aw, there's gotta be something I could do. Make sure no cats come over while I'm working. I don't want them to try to play on this while I get the carpeting on. This one looks a lot different than the others. The ramp is cute, but do you think they need it? Graves asked me to install these. He said bringing in a kitten for the hypoplasia. Oh, what's that? He says it's a condition some cats are born with effects on their coordination. I don't want the little guy to get hurt trying to jump up on these platforms, so I'm gonna add some ramps to my structures. I almost didn't catch all of that because he's just hammering away while we talk. Can't even take a break for a little conversation, huh? Your structures? Did you make all these? Yeah. These are amazing. I thought you were just a charming waiter, but you're so talented too. It's no big deal. I'm really grateful Graves gave me a lot of chances to build things like this though. I'd miss working with my hands if he didn't set up a workshop for me. Graves did that? No answer. He's just hammering away. Oh, sorry. Did you see all the saws and things in the corner of the basement? That's for me. Oh, I assumed he was dissecting zombies back there. Yeah, Avery. He gives me a light, playful slap on the shoulder. His other hand is still balancing a hammer while propping up the ramp. Maybe I should take something from him before this becomes a workers' comp case. Can cats even get workers' comp? You're so unforgiving. He's really not a bad guy. Seriously, these are amazing though. Did you design the whole place yourself? No, goodness no. Most of the blueprints Graves gave me. Most of it, you say. I bet there's some of your personal genius in there too. Yeah, you flatter me. I give him a quick wink and a smile, and he's a deer in the headlights. He drops the hammer and quickly fumbles to recover it himself. It's so cute watching him get flustered like that. We all get caught up with our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself. My wonderful cat herders. I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has this weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ill. I'm on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there just because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, it must be something fishy. Landry, excellent work on the cat's equipment as always. I'm not done yet. Have you ever given me reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon. Sure, thanks, boss. Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing gets past me. The eyes and talon of an eagle. Protege. Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to. You're a treasure as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Well, Finley. Finley peeks her head over the stairs balcony to shut down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present! Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work. You are my internet lifeline. I have no head for such things. I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. And Avery. He's real close now. I don't think I like it. He pokes his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye the blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. I'm onto you, Avery. What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet. I forget you're still new. I feel like he's not talking about the cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have. There you have. Let's go over my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today too. She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't been to your place in ages though. When did you get here? You startled me. Ah, Mason. I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, today I'd rather give you respite. I think I'm gonna cook on my day off. Of course not. That is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No! You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then with a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall to the floor. Oh no. No. Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that kind of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everybody. Reese looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think, I had it made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery! She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made. Next, check with us next time before you waste your time. It's easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Just gonna leave the... Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but I trust when I return you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm gonna follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip past through the back door. I'm sure I'm gonna see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He gets further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. This seems like as good a time as any to see if I can get uh to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. It looks like everyone's back to whatever they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked her feet on the couch and seems to be already dozing off. Only did say we have free access to Graves' apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious what it looks like. But then again, if he's hiding somewhere there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all his magic stuff in that creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search. You know, I've always had the chance to go to that creepy basement. I should take the opportunity while Graves is gone to root around his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor, sure she's going to say something to me about where I'm going. But she doesn't look up from the computer. Wow. Okay. It's immaculate. This makes me feel embarrassed about the state of my apartment right now, but whatever. He's probably showing off because he knows people come up here a lot. It's well designed too. I can make fun of the guy all I want, but I have to admit he has a sense of style, interior decorating wise at least. Heck, that cat castle looks downright regal. I wonder if Landry built that one. I don't see any cats in the apartment, but it would make sense that he'd have a setup for them, right? There's probably one in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. I see a single suspicious blue eye peeking at me from inside the castle. Is that Graves? A black cat peeks out. It is! It's not. Oh, hey there. The cloudy eye belongs to a dark mass of black fur that refuses to move, even though its gaze follows me everywhere I turn. Hey buddy, it's okay. The sleek tail thumps in annoyance against the carpeted castle wall. I see you met the great Countess Dracula. Shit. I've been caught. Be cool, Avery. Play it cool. You named your cat Countess Dracula. Just Dracula. But she's a venerable lady now, so she deserves your respect. She's nearly 19, so I hope you've been taking care with her. Graves leans forward and pats his hands on his legs. Slowly, Dracula pulls herself near the cat castle and hops down. She looks good for her age. She's a tad shy with new people, but she's great. We've been through a lot together. Graves sits on the couch and holds his hand in front of him with an almost unexpected gentleness. Come here, you sweet old lady. Dracula saunters a little bow-legged walk up to him and headbutts his palm. Purr. Hello, darling. I can hear her purring from here. I'm taken aback at how cute they are together. I don't think you'll find what you're looking for in here, but you're welcome to stay for a while regardless. I feel terrible that we haven't been able to chat since you started. I wasn't looking for anything. You're a terrible liar, you know. Alright, maybe I was kind of curious. Haha. Well, I'm here now. So, if you have any questions? How do you ask someone if they're a witch anyway? Hey, are you a witch? Seems kind of a bit... I don't know about that. I know there's something weird about this cafe. Well, I'd be insulted if you said anything less about a cafe that I designed. I preferred weird. What do you know about this curse business? His eyes flicker for a moment, cold and fiery, before he turns back toward Dracula. We are all cursed in our own ways, Avery. There are some instances where you must be your own savior. I will, if you won't help me. You're a strong one. I like that. Hell or high water, I'm gonna stick it to Graves and get this dumb curse lifted for everybody. How about that? Well, I'd best be headed out back. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up a free dinner. Of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes me. You're a sharp one, Avery. I'm glad you've joined my employee. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. How the heck did he leave so quickly? I better get back downstairs. The others might be wondering if I fell asleep or something.